Wow, would you look at that? Someone should take a photo of that. Not me though, that's for sure. Oh, hey there. Name's Mark Hammerbark. Nice to meet you. I had no idea I was in focus as well as that somehow. I would like to tell you why I might potentially very soon switch to Micro Four Thirds, abandoning everything I ever once knew.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
So we're on the Fuji X-H2S with the TT Artisan tilt shifting lens, not in focus, too close. I don't know where. I know for sure if I hop up on that ledge. They stole my ledge. Oh, they stole my ledge. Oh, you better not take photos up there. So Panasonic, it's all up to you now. You lost your brother in the race. You used to have a partner, Micro Four Thirds. It's us versus them. But really, was it? Were you a brotherhood or a rivalry? Oh, my stabilization doesn't work in your system. Whoops. Oh, can you use this aperture clutch thing? No? Oh, that's too bad. You're like sisters who argue over shower time. You weren't friends, and you weren't lovers. They're taking photos not with the camera, by the way. Not with the camera. Is that the age of our world? No thank you to that. So, Panasonic, it's all up to you now. You have one job, and you know this job, and you're probably working on it, slowly chipping away with elves. I just want, and we all want this, one tiny G9 II styled spec'd camera, but it's small. If you must use your S9 body, I'll be okay with it, even though that's the laziest thing I've ever heard. You're designing all this stuff for full frame and then you're porting it over to Micro Four Thirds. That's what you did with the G9 II body. It's a full frame body. Okay, fine. Save some money and time. Use your S9 body. It's lightweight, but it better manage heat. Unlike I'm doing right now, it's hot. Now, as I travel in focus up to this ledge here to shout my point to the rooftops, not taking that convenient staircase and instead using my monkey strength abilities to somehow hop up here, uninjured, of course. Oh God. I'm likely in focus if I'm lined up with that thing. Wouldn't that be great? Because I think you can't beat Panasonic stabilization for vlogging. As much as I try to hope, oh, I'm gonna get a more cinematic look with Fuji, it's shaky and that annoys you. The best vlogging cameras are the most stable. So go with DJI Pocket 3 and stop wondering about Panasonic's decisions. But if you don't want that, you want something a little better, Panasonic would be your choice. But I cannot bring myself right now to buy a G9 II with that weight. You're fat. You're fat. And I'm out of focus now. I'm not taking the stairs. That's what grandmothers would do. Wouldn't that be great? Panasonic G9 II specs. I'm not even asking you to go beyond that. 4K 120 with your oversampling, HD 300, manual focus only. I'm not even asking you to improve yourself right now. I'm not asking you to finish your carrots on the plate. Nothing, no Brussels sprouts. It's straight to dessert for you. You ruined my shot. Picture this, Lumix V1 for video. It's tiny, it's light. You're travel vlogging with your Leica 15mm 1.7. That's too tight, oh my God. Have you seen the footage I used to have with that? It's plenty wide, if anything too wide. You just get a tripod, you're sticking it out there, it's very light, so you can do full held hand extensions. That's English. I think it looks better than the ultra wide right here look. Just stretchy nose patterns. It's not right. It's okay, it's convenient. I would love a Sony X3000 type of thing that I'm just holding here and then right in the pocket. That's another story for another day though. Right now we're going beyond what is possible. You have Leica 3D Pop 15mm, some background separation, but it's so light if your body is light, which right now it's not. If I was to get the G9 II, that combo still kind of rivaling my full frame setup. No thank you to that. I moved you. You were getting bored of my scene, and even though I didn't change the angle and nothing actually really changed for you, it's slightly different. So picture that travel vlog. you're super light, you're stopping down, things are in focus, you get to show the background a bit, and then you go do your street videography and you're in manual focus, 300 frames per second, class leading, but you manually focused it and you stop down a bit and you're out there in a zone, but there's still a separation because it's 3D pop like a glass. And so it's not just a cheap look. I was watching some G9 II videos the other day, and I'm not gonna call you out. You know who you are. You know what you've done. Some people were doing wildlife. They're stopping down because they were afraid of missing focus, and it's like Tony 16, and like, there, everything's in focus. But it looks cheap as shit because you suck. God, I hate when it's loser error on your behalf. You bunch of Micro Four loser bitches. You'll be the death of me. God, get some dignity. I'm trying to get inspiration here to jump into your ship. It's clearly sinking. The only thing you have to pay attention to is have it not overheat. And I don't think it will, because I shoot 4K 120 and HD 300 very responsibly. It's for like 7 seconds at a time max. It's like boom, done. Like that shouldn't overheat ever. My Canon, I've never seen it overheat. Even though there's warnings sometimes, I go out in heat waves shooting 8K 60, 4K 120, everything's fine. There's no overheating. So like, even though it's a tiny body, your Micro Four Thirds, I have a feeling the reason you've gotten away with being so tiny is because your bodies are so big and there's so much cooling in there that you're like medium format weight with a tiny sensor, and then you can compete with the specs because you have zero technology in your basement, basically. No processors, you're using MS-DOS. We all know it, you hacked the code. Panasonic uses Magic Lantern Beta, from what I've heard. That's all I'm saying. So like, you're not class leading in anything but stabilization, because you found some really nice springs in Antarctica somehow, and they're softer than most, and you're not letting others use it. And Fuji's trying with magnets, and that doesn't work. So like, I could see a world, I could see it. The 15mm might be your only lens that you need. Like, I could be doing this shot right now. The camera would be much closer. It might still look nice, might look even better. A 30mm equiv. That could work. And then you could, in theory, do those home studio videos. You can vlog with it. No wildlife, but then one zoom, you bring it. There's 2 lenses, that's all you need. I was debating that Leica 42.5mm lens. I just saw a video on it. I hate you all so much. Just cinematic video, bro, watch this. And it was just, the whole video was just this guy like practicing focus racks from boring shit to the next even worse shot. It was like, what the hell are you doing? It's not smooth at all. You're probably tapping the screen and it's just like, like it was ghetto as hell. That's not a move. You don't even see it in movies. Stop doing that move. So, oh, here's the flower. Wait till you see the rest of it. Like, no one cares about that shot. Stop painting my eyeballs with blood. I don't need, so like I saw that and I wasn't seeing the pop. I don't know, man, it could be loser error. It probably was, but I could be in focus. I probably am not though. I don't love the odds of me being in focus because this lens, it's not like a you focus from near to far type of thing. It's when you tilt it, you're focusing from down to up, and like you have to be in a certain height and it's hard to judge. So Panasonic is probably working on a small body because the community has spoken, like we want it. And so like they're obviously working on it. Is just, is it at least gonna be G9 II level, or are you cropping your 4K 60 somehow into a Super 16 sensor? Like, what are we doing? If it doesn't have full frame Micro Four Thirds level 4K 120, and the HD 300 better be in there. If you have that, I'm getting it, in addition to all my other gear, of course. So if that's the case, where you are working on it and you were actually going to have lower than G9 II specs, get some copper, acquire some heat sinks, do something, put a fan in there. It could be like an S9 style body with a fan. It's slightly bigger, but not much heavier. If anything, it's lighter. Plastic body, that's cool. Just don't crack when I drop it out of anger. It should be okay. But get back to your roots, Panny boy. You were tiny. The G85 was like 500 grams. That's the last light body you've released. Your G95 doesn't count. That, like, it had worse specs. You cropped more in 4K for no reason. And then a G97 added a USB port. Like, no one cares about these releases. Your last thing was the G85, if not the GX8, whatever that thing was. It didn't have IBIS for some reason for video. It only worked for full. What the hell was that? It's like, whatever, calm down. Get back to your tiny bodies with super high-end specs, and I might buy one used. I think we've agreed today that he was in focus for some of that. I took you somewhere new, did I not? I could be. I'm definitely not in focus, I can see that. I'm just gonna go home. Thanks for subscribing.